So it's 4x plus 5x gives you 9x. You just add the first numbers, then that is the same amount. It's like having apples the same. 4x plus 5x. It's not multiplication. You must make sure that xy, yx, that is exactly the same. X times y and y times x is the same thing. So it's 15 xy. That's 14 xy and minus 4. 4 from 14 is 10 xy. This one here, you look at that, you just group them. Group all the x's together, xy's together. The answer is 21 xy. You can't do it unless you group it first. This one here, times the numbers first, times the letters, all the variables, times the numbers, xy, times the numbers, x. That's your answer there. Right here, times the numbers first, times the letters. Whenever you times, you just add the powers, times the numbers, times the letters, x squared, y squared, y. Right? These two must be multiplied. So you first multiply 3x with what is inside there. So it's 3 times 4 is 12, x times x is x squared, 3 times 6 is 18x. And then you do that one with those two inside, minus 8x, minus 12. There's your answer there. This one is a square, so you can just simplify it. Perfect square. Right, so you can add 4 times 4 gives you 16. X times x gives you x squared. Minus times a plus gives you a minus. 3 times 3 gives you 3. And y times y will give you y squared. Okay? Right, next one, number 9. Up here. This was given to you, you just had to cancel out what's the same. But now if there was a plus in between here, you couldn't do it. So what's left is only that 3 in the middle, so it's 1 over 3. Some people forget to put the 1 in. These two here, it's a fraction times what's in bracket. First multiply that out to get rid of this bracket. And now you can multiply this out. So it's a third times 6 over 1, gives you 2y. A third times 9 gives you 3 minus 3. That's in the bracket, you can take the bracket away. And now you place them all together, and now you can simplify. Bring the y's together. You give minus 2y, and this together gives you 6. So that's your answer there. Number 11, where are we here? They ask you to solve for x, right? Here you have, you cross multiply if you see something like that. You see fractions, you always cross multiply. So it's 5x is equal to 14 times 9. That's 126. X is equal to what's on the other side divided by what was next to x. That answer is 25 and 1/5. Number 12 is removing the brackets. First start inside. There minus times a is minus a. Minus times minus is plus. And then you've got 2 there, so you remove these brackets here. And you just repeat the rest. Then you must remove that one. 4 times that will give you this, that, and that. And you leave with that bracket. Okay? Now you multiply the front of that with all of that in the bracket to get rid of that. So it's minus 10, 20, that, this, and that one. And now you just group them all and you get your answer. Stay there for a while. Okay. That's number 12. Number 13. If you have to simplify, you can see this. You can find the square root of this. It's 3. 3 times 3, x times x, x squared. Minus times a plus gives you a minus 5 times 5. Now this is equal to that one here. Put this in a bracket, cancel out. You must put this in a bracket first before you cancel out. The answer, you can take a bracket away, no problem. Number 14. Okay, here you have to just simplify it here. Find your LCM. It's 20. 4 goes there 5 times x. 5 goes there 4 times 12. 3 is 12y. And then 1 goes into there 20. 20 times 4 is 80. So that's basically simplified. This one here, 36x to the power 5 over 6x to the power 3. 6 going to both once and 6 times, that's 6. You bring this one up, it becomes a minus. 6x5 minus 3 gives you 6x to the power 2. This is a similar example. Here you just have to go through 3, 3, 1, 3, 8 times. That's that one. 3, bring that up, it becomes minus 5y to the power 5. Bring that one up, it becomes plus. 5, 7, bring that one up, it becomes minus. Now you just subtract this. That is 1. You don't put the 1 down. That's 11. That's 2. This is the square root of that. You just find 4 times 4 gives you 16. X times x gives you x squared. 5 times 5 gives you 25. Y to the power 2 gives you y to the power 4. If you multiply 4 again and 5, and that's your answer. Here, if you have a bracket, you must multiply the powers. You show it like that, it's 6. 8 to the power 6. Here again, whatever is a bracket must be the power of both. That's 1 to the power 2 stays 1. 8 to the power 2 becomes 64. This is similar. Times that with all of them first. Then change the sign. Then you see you get minus 6. Then you change the signs. Bring this up. Here. From that one, bring that up. This one becomes plus 2. That one becomes plus 3. That one becomes minus 4. And there's your answer. And then make it a plus by putting it over 1. And all the powers change to a plus. Great. We've done it. 20. Great.